Hi guys, this is Shino for Shino Spirit Cubing and welcome to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be the square one beginners methods. In this video we're going to cover what is the square one, a brief history of the square one, the color, the position, and how to solve it. We're going to discuss too the parts, the rotation, the algorithms, and we're going to do some examples about the algorithm. That way we can have an introduction of how to read the algorithms on the square one. So the square one is a shape-shifting 3-layer twisty puzzle, meaning that the corners can be swapped with the edge, and therefore it's possible to have 10 pieces in the upper layer while only 6 pieces in the bottom layer. That's gonna look like that. Now we're going to know the puzzle. Colors and positions in the square one is really easy. You know, it's like yellow in the top, red in the front, white in the bottom, green in the right, blue in the left, and orange in the back. So we got the part of the square ones are like the edge pieces, we got the corner pieces, we got the right layer, and we got the middle layer over here, this layer over here. This is the layer we hold the square one. I usually like to hold it red in the bottom square. That way it's more easy for me to turn it. So how to solve the square one? The main idea of the solution is the same as the Rubik's Cube method. We divide the puzzle into layers and solve the layer one at a time, not messing up the piece we already fixed. This puzzle has completely different mechanisms, so we must introduce new notation and algorithms. The top and the bottom layer is made for triangular edge and thick kite-shaped corner pieces. An edge piece, it is this one, is like 30 degrees. It's mean like one step, so you move only one movement that counts as one. While the thick piece, it is going to be this one, it is like a 60-degree movement, so it's going to be 2 steps. So that's why you got 1, 2. It's more of the how you can put it, like 1 and then 2, like 2 edges making one big piece, so that's what it counts as 2. So that being said, the algorithm of square one puzzle are numbers and symbols. The basic notation is as follows. 0 means no movement at all, no rotation. 1 is going to mean to make one step or one move clockwise. So that's going to be like that. So it's going to be like just one little tiny movement. Then we got 2. The 2 means make a rotation of clockwise of the big piece of 2 movement. So basically it's gonna be like, if you got like that, you're gonna move only the big piece 2. Now if you got 2 small ones, you can move 2 at the same time. That counts as movement 2. And then we got 3. There is a rotation of 3 layers, so it's gonna be like a big one and a small one. So you go like that clockwise. So if you got 1 with a line, it's going to be like counterclockwise. So it's going to be 1 counterclockwise, and the same thing go with 2 counterclockwise and 3 counterclockwise. And the bottom is going to be the same. So you're going to be like move 1 step, 2 step, or 3 step, and then you're going to count the counterclockwise. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3, 2. It's going to be like down and down inverted. So that's basically the movement that we're gonna go through. So, and then when you got like a slash, that means like a cut. So you go 180 degrees to the puzzle. That's what that cut means. So then when you read the puzzle, you got the brackets. That means that those numbers in that bracket is gonna be one movement. For example, we got this algorithm over here that it says slash 0, -1 slash. So what that means is you start with a slash. You don't make no movement in the top layer because to say 0, then the first number is going to be the top layer, the second number is going to be the bottom layer. So the first number says 0, so they said that you got the bottom layer -1, so it's like down inverted in the Rubik's Cube. So you're gonna move in 1 step counterclockwise. You make that, and then you get the slash. That means the cut, and there you got it. So for another example, we can go there. You got 2 comma minus 1. So what that means that you make 2 movements, and then you got 2 movements on the top, and then you got minus 1 in the bottom. Square 1 is going to solve in 6 steps. So we got get the puzzle in the cube shape, then orient the corners piece in the layer, then solve the edge piece in the layer, then orient the corner pieces, permutation of the edge corner, and then fix the parity and special movement what we got in the end. Parity is like when you got 2 pieces, no matter what you do, they're not gonna fit because they go one beside other, and they're always gonna keep going. I'm gonna show you the sample later. And then the special movement is gonna be how to permutate or the middle layer. So to solve the cube, let's gonna do first our scramble. This is gonna be the scramble, and let's go to scramble square 1. When the square 1 is a scramble, its shape is irregular and we must solve it into the cube shape. So this step is going to be more intuitive because there are not any algorithms to make the top layer a 6-point star, because that's going to be our first goal. So we need to make our top layer a 6-point star. So for that, we're going to go like this. There we go. We have to end up with 6-point star on the top. Once we got the 6-point star on the top, we're gonna cut it in half, then rotate the bottom halfway, rotate the top halfway, or 6 steps, and then cut again. And then we got the 6-point star on the bottom, and then we end it with this shape on the top. We can end it with, when we do this, we can end up with 5 different shapes on the top. So this is going to be the 5 different shapes you're going to have. And each shape going to have algorithms. So those shapes are going to be called like cases. In this case, we got the case number 2. So we're going to do the algorithm for this case. So to start the algorithm for the case 2, put it in the start position, is going to be like that. You can see it's going to be the corners already in the same positions. And for here, we're going to do the algorithm. It's going to be slash 2, 2, slash minus 2, minus 1, slash 3, and 3, and then slash. And see that we got the cube basically. If you don't like the middle layer like that, because you know they get confusing for you, we can just fix it too. We're just gonna do a slash 6 on the top, slash 6 on the top again, and then a slash, and see, and we got the cube in the cube form. Action. And now we're gonna solve the corner pieces to make it all the same color. For example, in this case, all white. To do the step 2 to orientate the corner pieces, we're gonna end up with 2 cases. We're gonna get case 1 that we got 3 solved, and we have to solve the one of the corners. Oh, and then we only gonna have 2 corners solve, and we're gonna have to solve the other 2. Like in this case, we're gonna do solve the 1 corner only. So we're gonna do what we can call it the algorithm 1. So to do the algorithm 1, we're gonna have the corner that we're gonna solve or orient it in this side, and in the bottom layer, we're gonna have the counterpart or the other corner that we're gonna change. Basically, it's gonna go right here, and they're gonna look like this one in this side and this one in this side. And without the algorithm, it's gonna be 1, 0. So 0 means we don't have no movement at the bottom. We're gonna do a slash, Then we're gonna go 3 spaces, and then we got 0. We still don't do no movement in the bottom. So we're gonna go slash again, and then -1, and see, we got all the whites on the top and all the yellows on the bottom. So we got 2 solve over here, and then we're gonna have we got the other 2 solve on the over here on the top. So we put both on the same side that we're gonna do it, and then we do this algorithm. It's gonna be 5, so it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we just do slash, boom, and see, we got it all on the top solve and on the bottom solve. Action. So our next step is gonna be oriented these edges. What that means is put all the white edges on the top and the yellow edges on the bottom. Or it was vice versa. We got all this yellow, so we're gonna make the face with all the colors in it, with all the corners and edges of the same color. So for that, we're gonna have 2 cases. One case is, so case 1 is gonna be one edge need to be flipped with 1 in the bottom, and the other 3 edges are solved. Or that we got 2 edges solved, and we have to flip the 2 on the top. So I'm gonna show you the first case. That way you know the algorithms do. So this is gonna be the case 1. Like I told you, we got one edge that needs to be flipped for 1 in the bottom, and then we got 3 solved. So for this case, we're gonna leave 1 edge in its place on the top, and then the 1 in the bottom, we're gonna put it opposite down here. See, we got a 1 over here, and this is the one they're gonna have to go up. It's gonna be opposite. And then we do the algorithm. So it's gonna be 0 in the top, so we don't touch this one, and we're gonna go -1 slash. Then we got -3 slash, and then we got -3 slash. We got 0, so we don't touch the bottom, so we go slash. Then we got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got 1 in the bottom, so we slash. Then we got -4, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and -1 in the bottom, so we go do the slash then. Then we got 3, 1, 2, 3, and we got 0 in the bottom, so we slash and see, and then we do 1 in the bottom to fix the bottom layer, and see, we got all fixed. And then we got the second sample that we got 2 edge solve, the same faces, and 2 edges that need to be flipped. We put the edge they are solved as a vertical line like that, and we put the 2 that need to be flipped like this. And in the bottom we do the same. We do the opposite. We put we do the same thing. The ones that are solved in a vertical line, and then the one that need to be flipped like that in a horizontal line, and then we do the algorithm. There's gonna be 0, -1, flip, 1, 1, flip, and we got it solved. Now our next step, or step 4, is gonna be the permutation of the corners. So it's put the corners where they go, where they belong. For this, we're gonna use 2 algorithms. If we need to flip two corners on the top layer, we're gonna use 1 algorithm, and then if we need to flip only 2 corners in the bottom layers, we're gonna do another algorithm. So for the top layer, if we look at it, so we need to flip these 2 corners. We're gonna put it on the bottom like this, and then we're gonna do this algorithm. It's gonna be slash 3 -3 slash. We got 3. We got 0, so we don't touch the bottom one. So we do a slash again. So then we're gonna have a -3. And we got 0, so we don't touch the bottom one. We slash. So we got 0 on the top. We got 3 on the bottom, so we got 3 spaces on the bottom. Then we do a slash. We do a -3. Then we do another slash. and you can see they're flipped. So we got the green side done already. So now we have to just flip these two. So once we got these two corners fixed, so we have to fix these two. So we do the same thing. We put it on the bottom, and then we're gonna flip it. This one come over here, this one come over here, and then we're gonna do the algorithm. It's gonna be slash 3 minus 3, then slash 3 0, so we don't touch the bottom. So we do slash again. Then we're gonna come minus 3. We got 0, so we don't touch the bottom. So we slash again. Then we got 0 on the top, so we don't touch the top. We're gonna go 3 in the bottom. We're gonna do a slash. Then we're gonna do a minus 3 on the top, 0 on the bottom. Then we do a slash, and we got all the edges where they belong. See, like this, like this, like this, and like this. So now we check the bottom and see if we need to flip any of them. And we know that these two are correct in the bottom, so we need to flip to this one and this one to this one. So we put the two that we need to be flipped facing you in the bottom, on the bottom, facing you. And then we're gonna do this algorithm. It's gonna be slash 3 in the top, minus 3 in the bottom. So we're gonna do the slash. So we do 0, so we don't touch the top. So we work in the bottom. So we're gonna go 3, slash. Then we got minus 3 on the top. We got 0 on the bottom. So we're gonna go slash. So we got 3 on the top. Excuse me, 0 on the bottom. So we're gonna go slash. Then we're gonna do minus 3. And then we're gonna do a slash again. We can see the bottom corners are on their spaces like they're supposed to go. So at this time, we're gonna flip the top layer with the bottom layer. So we're gonna put the yellow on the top and the one on the bottom. So that's pretty easy. So you're gonna go 1 on the top, you flip. Then we're gonna go 6 on the top. We're gonna go 6 on the bottom, and we flip. And see, like you can see now, all the blue faces, all the corners on the blue faces are the same. The orange, the green, and the red. Now, for step number 5, we're gonna put the edges in where they belong with their correspondent faces. So we can see this blue edge is where they belong, and this orange is where they belong. So we need to flip these two. This one's supposed to go here, and this one's supposed to go here. So when we need to flip 2 edges on the top, and we check the bottom, we got 2 edges that we need to flip on the bottom. So we're gonna do this algorithm that we can flip both at the same time. So this is gonna be the setup for the algorithm. So in the top layer, you're gonna put it 1 edge on the bottom, the other one pointing the right. And in the bottom layer, you're gonna put 1 on the pointing up and left. You flip the cube. So it's gonna be left and up. And when you flip the cube again, it's gonna be down and left. And then we do the algorithm. It's gonna be 1. We got 0, so we don't touch the bottom. We flip. So then we get 0 on the top, so we don't touch the top. We're gonna go 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Then we flip. And then we got -1, -1. We flip. Then we got 1 and -2. We flip, and then we just do a -1 to put it where it goes, and the square one is solved. So once you got the square one done, at the end we're gonna do like as extra steps. That's gonna be like step 6, but that's gonna be to fix, like we got a parity that we got 2 edges that you can't fix it no matter what. So that call a parity. So we're gonna do an algorithm to fix it. And then we got what I call a special move. That is going to be this middle layer that we just need to flip it to put it in place. That we got an algorithm for that, depending on the 3 different cases of special move that you got. Now I'm gonna show you an example. The only you can get this, like for example, the edge fixed, and you're gonna need to rotate these 3. So that's gonna be clockwise and counterclockwise, just like the 3x3. And then with that algorithm, you only have to know those 3 algorithms, and you can solve the square one easy. Because if you need to flip 3 edges on the 3 edges on the top and 3 edges in the bottom, what you can do is just do the algorithm to move the 3 edges in the top. Once they are done, you just flip the faces. You do the algorithm to put the colors on the top, and then you do the algorithm in that face, and then you just put it back. And the cube is going to be done, and you're done with that. So now we're going to go the algorithm to rotate this one here, clockwise. Like you can guys see. And it's like this. We're going to do a slash 3 0, we don't touch the bottom. So we're going to do a slash 1 0, we don't touch the bottom. So we're going to do a slash, so then 0, we don't touch the top. We're going to go -3 in the bottom. We're going to do a slash, we're going to do -1 on the top, 0 on the bottom, so we don't touch it. So we're going to do a slash, then we're going to go -3 on the top, 0 on the bottom. So we're going to do another slash. So we're going to go 1 on the top, 0 on the bottom. So we're going to do another slash. So we got 0 on the top, 3 in the bottom. So we're gonna do a slash, -1, and boom, it is done. And now we got the example. We have to go counterclockwise. So we got the orange over here, and we have to move it over here, and the green over here, and the red over here. So we're gonna go counterclockwise. And the algorithms go like this: 1, 0 on the bottom, slash 0 on the top, -3 on the bottom, slash -1 on the top, 0 on the bottom, slash 3 on the top, 0 on the bottom, slash 1 on the top, 0 on the bottom, slash 0 on the top, 3 on the bottom, slash -1 on the top, 0 on the bottom, slash -3, 0 on the bottom, and slash. And you can see the square one is solved. But now when I'm finished over here that I check, we got a parity. So that's what I call it. That's what I was talking about, the parity, that we're gonna have that do the extra step in that parity. So we got this one that belong here and this one that belong here, but no matter what we do, they're gonna keep. If we fix these 2, we're gonna have these 2 then in parity. So we have to do the algorithm just to get rid of that parity. So for that, we're gonna put the bottom layer on the top. So it's gonna be 1 slash 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and then slash again, and then we had it on the top. To fix the parity, we're gonna put it like this: bottom right, and we're gonna do the algorithm slash -3, 0, so we don't touch the bottom, slash 0, so we don't touch the top. So we're gonna do 3 on the bottom, so we're gonna do a slash again. Then we got 0, so we don't touch the top. We're gonna move the bottom -3. Then we're gonna go slash. We got 0 on the top, so we don't touch the top. We're gonna go 3 on the bottom. So we're gonna do a slash. So we're gonna have 2 on the top, 0 on the bottom. So do a slash again. So we got 0 on the top, 2 on the bottom. So do a slash. Then we go -2 on the top, 0 on the bottom. So we're going to do a slash. So then we got 4 on the top, 0 on the bottom. We do a slash. So we got 0 on the top, -2 on the bottom. We do a slash. So we got 0 on the top. We got 2 on the bottom. So we're going to do a slash. So we're going to go -1, 4 on the bottom. We're going to do a slash. So we got 0 on the top. We're going to go -3 on the bottom. And then we're going to do slash. And you guys can see it is solved. Now we're going to have the special move for the special case over here to fix the middle layer. But we got the square one fixed, and that's how we fix the parity and the square action one. So for this special move of middle layer, we're going to end up with 3 different cases that you can end with it. So I'm going to show the example of each one and how to fix it. And this is going to be the first example. And the algorithms go like this: slash, 6 on the top, 0 on the bottom, slash, 6 on the top, 0 on the bottom. Then we do another slash, and we go 6 on the top, and it is fixed. Action. So the other cases that we got the white on the top, the yellow on the bottom. We have to flip it over to put it in their place where they belong. So for that, when it is done, we just do this algorithm. It's going to be 1, 0 on the bottom, slash, 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. We do a slash, then we can do a -1 on the top. And it's fixed. It's a quick fix. It's no problem. And so this is the last case we're gonna have. We're gonna have white on the top, yellow on the bottom, and the middle layer flip. And to fix that, we do this algorithm. It's gonna be slash, 6 on the top, 0 on the bottom. So we have no movement in the bottom. So we do another slash. So we got 0 on the top, -6 on the bottom. So we're gonna do another slash. We do -1, -5 on the bottom, and it is done. And we just solved the square one. Drum please, guys. You made it. You just finished this tutorial. I know it was a little bit tedious. It was a lot of me talking and go in depth of everything, and well, that's what happened when you make a tutorial for beginners, you know what I mean, to people who don't know the cube, who don't know how to do it. But hopefully this helped you guys up. If you got any question, any comments, leave it in the comments below. I always read it and answer back the fastest that I can. And again, you know, hopefully this helped you guys up, and you can guys now fix the square one. And I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like my content, I'm gonna be trying to do content every Friday. So I'm gonna get more tutorials for now. I'm gonna do 3x3, 2x2 on all the cubes that I got on Megamix, cubes, and all that stuff. So this has been Chino Spirit Cubing, and I'll see you the next time.